Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we're gonna lay down and curry down. Wake up, darling curry, what makes you sleep so sound? The revenue officers are coming, they're gonna tear your steel house down. When the first time I seen darling curry, she was sitting by the banks of the sea. And a 44 around her body, and a 5-string on her knee. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we're gonna lay down and curry down. Go away, darling curry, quit hanging around my bed. Your liquor has ruined my body, pretty woman, you're gone on my head. Can't you hear them bloomers singing? Don't you hear them mournful sound? They're preaching Corey's eulogy and that lonesome day down. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we're gonna lay down and curry down. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we're gonna lay down and curry down. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we're gonna lay down and curry down. Hey,
Yeah. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and the group is Red Molly, which is Abby, howdy,
howdy.
Lori,
Hello.
and Carol Ann.
Howdy. Hi, Ralph.
Welcome to Horses Sing None of It. That sounded real good.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So tell me, how did Red Molly get to be Red Molly?
Well, we've known each other casually for years and years, maybe since about 2000. I met these girls probably that year. And we've been going to the same festivals and crossing paths at gigs and so on. And in the past, we used to just play our solo songs for each other. But last summer at the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, we started jamming together at our campsite, playing songs, old songs and some contemporary songs, and we liked the sound of it. So we had a couple rehearsals at my place in Jersey City, and then started taking it much more seriously, started booking gigs, and before you know it, we had a band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, your voices blend really great together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really good sound. What else do you want to give us?
All right, we're going to give you a traditional song called Mary, the Wild Moor. Ready, girls?
Hang on 1 second. Let me just...
On a cold winter's night, as the winds blew across the wild moor, poor Mary came wandering home with her child, till she came to her own father's door. Once a fair village bride, from the winds that blew across the wild moor. From the winds that blew across the wild moor. From the winds that blew across the wild moor. Thank you.
So you say that's a traditional song?
Yeah, it is. We found it, I believe Carol Ann found it, on the Songcatcher soundtrack. And it's been done for many, many, perhaps even hundreds of years, different ways, but there's the Red Molly version.
I mean, we haven't really researched this song, but we're thinking it came from somewhere in the British Isles, easy, but perhaps Scotland because of all those wild moors. I mean, I've never been there, but that's what I've read.
Yeah, there aren't too
You've
many
been to
wild
Scotland?
moors in America.
I've been to Scotland.
You've been? Are there wild moors there?
Yes.
Did you hear them sing this song? Please.
No.
No. We'll have to do a little more research on that song. Working on our musicology degrees.
Yeah, we heard it and we liked it and we thought, okay, there's a pretty song, let's do it. So we're looking for all kinds of great songs.
Cool. Do you individually come from musical families, or how did you get interested in music?
I actually come from a musical family. My father's a musician. Basically, everyone's a musician in my family, except the dog. And you know, we actually had one dog that would howl, but yeah, everyone plays something. But I don't think.
No,
What about you girls?
I don't have.
Heck no.
No.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, I think my mom might have once said, I don't really like music. I was like, what? So that's to kind of give you a sense that the answer to your question is no. But my parents did have a nice small collection of folk music records. They had Simon and Garfunkel and Peter, Paul and Mary and so on. So I gravitated toward those, and thank God there was a radio, and I could, you know, get my musical influences that way. But no, nobody in my family.
I will tell you, though my family doesn't, nobody plays. My dad has a nice singing voice, though, I will tell you. I mean, he sings around the house. He'll never sing in front of people. But my parents love music, and they don't have an extensive collection, but what they had growing up made me fall in love with harmony. They had early Beatles records, and they had lots of doo-wop from the early 60s and the late 50s. They had, I remember having stuff around the house by the Platters, by the Mills Brothers, even like before that, the really
Mills
old
Brothers are
harmony kind of
great.
things.
Yeah.
Fell in love with that kind of sound. My dad loves that sound. He's like in love with Red Molly. So
You better be.
he better be.
Parents are required to love us.
That's right.
Yes.
Natural.
So we do some original songs too.
You gonna give us
You
one?
want to hear one?
Yeah. that was a segue.
This one's called Ohio. I wrote this one. It's kind of a bluegrassy song. My mom took me to bluegrass festivals when I was, since I was 3. So I've been listening to it for a long time, and this is kind of what came out one night. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go to Ohio. The seas are so rough to hoe. I gotta go to Ohio.
When I was 3, I planted seeds. Watched them grow up past my knees. Long for dirt between my toes. Dirt that comes from Ohio.
I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go to Ohio. The seas are so rough to hoe. I gotta go to Ohio.
I remember corn so high, poked a hole up in the sky, tickled God's toes until he cried, Ohio is corn that high.
I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go to Ohio. The seas are so rough to hoe. I gotta go to Ohio.
I grew up and moved away. Can't believe I didn't stay. I returned one happy day. I gotta go to Ohio. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go to Ohio. The seas are so rough to hoe. I gotta go to Ohio. I gotta go to Ohio.
Thank you. Yeah, Ralph, we want to see you get as excited as you did in that intro. I saw you in that intro,
That was
rocking out.
amazing.
I was
So-
playing and dancing. And
Oh, yeah,
I love it.
So I'm wondering, your family bluegrass musicians or different kinds of musicians?
All different kinds. My sister was in a Pink Floyd cover band, The Machine. My
That sounds like a
father,
joke.
It's true, though.
Not kidding.
My father's a professional jazz musician, Dixieland. My grandfather was the Army band conductor. My grandmother was on classical choral recordings, and all it just keeps
Cool.
going back. So all kinds of music.
Which Dixieland band?
Most of them.
Most of them. What's his
He's
instrument?
in. He plays trombone and piano mostly.
Wow.
He's in the Galvanized Jazz Band, and there's a whole bunch of other ones that he, they kind of throw together who's available that day. So
Where does he hang out?
down the Cajun, downtown in New York City. That's one place.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's tell the folks about Red Molly, how to get in touch with you.
Yay.
You've got this little recording, a CD sampler, and for information about your whereabouts, where you can be seen, and for information on the recording, you can email info@redmolly.com, or you can go visit www.redmolly.com.
Right. There's lots of good stuff on there. Pictures,
Oh,
shows.
pictures.
You can log on and put your comments on there and all sorts of stuff. We'll probably have pictures of you from this too.
Yes.
I saw
That's a
you
threat.
snapping.
And if you've been to a show, if anybody out there has ever been to a Red Molly show, Abby's got your picture, because Abby takes a picture from the stage of every single audience we ever have. So.
Leon Redbone used to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't know that. We
We're in
weren't-
good company.
I didn't know
stealing
that.
from him. But it's
That's
fun.
funny.
At one of our last shows, we were down in Pennsylvania, and Abby did it, and she told the entire crowd to wave, and they did.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. 300 people. It was great.
Sounds like a good picture.
It is.
Yeah, it's good. It's on there.
Cool.
So we're going to do another one of Abby's original songs.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You like that?
More
Like
places.
that.
You ready, kids?
Yes. This is Long Island Cowboy. I always thought that I'd live in Texas, where life goes by slow Thank you. That's a fun one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, we got about 6.5 minutes to go, so
All right, that sounds
time
good.
yourselves accordingly.
Yeah, sure. We're going to do a song by one of our favorite artists. Her name is Susan Werner. Have you ever met Susan or heard her music?
I've heard her. I haven't met her.
Right. I've seen her probably 5 or 6 times live, and have, from the first time I saw her, have been just taken with how talented she is. And so it's a nice aspect of what we're doing, that we get to honor some of our favorite songwriters and performers by doing their songs. And this is her song called Yellow House. This little yellow house has too many rooms, too many rooms, too many rooms. This little yellow house has too many rooms, and I sit all alone and cry. I meet a good man, Lord, I let him go. He went back to St. Paul, and I let him go. I meet a good man, Lord, I let him go, and I sit all alone and cry. And my sisters, baby boys, learn to say my name, learn to say my name, they learn to say my name. My sisters, baby boys, learn to say my name, and I sit all alone and cry. And the sands in the hourglass gather down below. They gather below. They gather below. The sands in the hourglass gather down below. And I sit all alone and cry in this little yellow house with too many rooms. Too many, too many, too many rooms. This little yellow house has too many rooms, and I sit all alone and cry. I sit all alone and cry.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We want to thank Susan for giving us permission to use the song on the show.
Yes, yes. Susan is very generous, and in fact, in the middle of the night, one night, I checked my email and found an email from her thanking us for covering that song. This was several months ago. And so there, I had it. I had her email address, so I could ask for her permission, too.
Yes. We try not to bother her with fan mails. Like, Susan, we think you're so great.
Yeah. I keep that to a
I think
minimum.
she knows that, though.
And I won't mention her email address on air.
That's good.
It would be bad.
It's a way to keep a friend.
Yeah.
But we can say your email address on the air one more time.
Sure.
info@redmolly.com. And what's this last song we're doing?
So we're going to do another traditional song. We actually have been doing some shows in a couple of churches, and we learned this one specifically for one of those church performances, but we like it so much we've kept it in our set. It's called When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. And Ralph, our host, is going to join us on this one on his harmonica. So let's see, make sure I'm in the right key here.
Thanks for joining us on Horses Sing None of It. Really enjoyed having you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Ralph.
It's been nice.
All right, here it is.
When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks till the bright and fair, when the sinner